Welcome back to Art Book Reviews. Today we have the Nier Art, the Koda Kazuma works, famous concept artist, worked on quite a lot of big franchises. I purely got this because I saw Nier Automata, and Automata is, I just love Automata. The world, the characters, I've got all the books and everything. Have some of their other art stuff I'll be doing the review on at some point. Unfortunately, this book straddles the line of a tier 1 and a tier 2. Some of this is stuff you wouldn't normally see, like a few concept art stuff, but a lot of this is front covers of magazines, of a promotional art, things that you've seen. He does have a few brief descriptions, like, oh, I had this character facing this way, etc., etc., which is nice to see, nice to know why he made some decisions, but they're very brief. So brief that I'm not gonna make it tier 3. It's not detailed enough. But this cost around 30 quid when I got it, so about $40. I've seen that it's now dropped in value. It's currently, you can buy brand new from shops for 20 quid and $30. So if you're a major fan of Nier stuff, then obviously it might be worth you picking this up, even though it's just a flick through or whatever. But we'll start off. It tells you what things are depicting. It's various Nier related stuff. Go to the contents page. I was like a detailed content page, but you know, it shows you a bit about the idea behind each thing, pictures. So you know, I'm gonna recreate a teaser. Some of them just have names. Some will actually have descriptions of why. Unfortunately, one thing which, again, I've probably brought this up in a few of these videos now, which annoys me, is so much space which isn't utilized. So much space. Like some of them we got there, like this magazine cover. That's fine. All these images are finished artwork. None of it is partial. Like how the multiple steps leading up to a finished piece. So we're not seeing a breakdown of how he does it. We don't see how he does the line art. Does he do block colours first and then do highlights on top of that? What order does this specific artist do things? How he does it? Whatever. I don't know. But his artwork is absolutely beautiful. It's outstanding. Here's a perfect example. All this wasted space. It just, even if it was just like little like zoomed in bits of things, or little icons that he may have made for certain areas, or just a bit more of description. I know a lot of words, and it's probably he might not even speak English, and therefore it's a lot to translate and stuff. But it's just, when you see such beautiful artwork, you want to know what led to that decision. Why they made this, how they did that. It's so cool to see that stuff. So a good chunk of this is Automata, but there is quite a few other stuff. So that's another perfect example of just absolute wasted space. It's just a shame. But absolutely beautiful artwork. We do get a couple of like rough drafts. This is a rough draft, but they're the finished images that are still. Then we're on to Replicant. So you get some really good like full pages like this, and we get multiple teaser bits, but that's a very nice artwork. So it's nice to get a little bit of description on some of these, but quite a lot of them don't have anything. Most of them don't have anything, and then what you do get needs is sometimes just a brief like sentence. It's a bit of a shame, really. Lost World. No, apparently it's like unused. Do we know, or is he? Could we briefly get a reason why this was unused? You know, there's like a Nier replicant box art. Funnily enough, I did notice this. Visualist piece showed all of her underwear, but it was kicked out for being inappropriate. It was the first time we realised, oh, we can't show everything. I do find that somewhat funny, but it's quite common, I guess, for Japanese art that panty shots aren't as seen as obscene as it is in the West, I guess. Oh wow, you did that in 6 hours. That's impressive. I'll give him that. Oh, Yo Boys. Oh, there's a stage play of the Yo Boys book. I'll have to look that up. Let me get a bit of these. So it's all finished images. We don't get any of the how they developed things, how they're made. I mean, I guess he's just a concept art, so you won't have too much information on the development cycle things. But I would have loved if we got a bit of knowledge about some of it, a bit more knowledge about decisions he made during this. But nevertheless, we get some beautiful artwork there in there. So it's a nice book to flick through. But I think the terminology is a coffee table book. Back in the day when you used to have art books on coffee tables, so you could flick through them at a cafe or something. It very much fits that category. But whether you specifically would want this, I mean, if you want to focus more on ones that help you with design or understanding the development of things, then this is probably not the best one for that. But if you want to see pages of beautiful artwork from maybe your favourite franchise, then I guess this would fall quite nicely. I don't regret paying 30 quid for this. I mean, I would have wished for a bit more detail and information in this. I mean, it's a little sad that it's gone down in price. I could have waited maybe a little bit. But it is what it is. The fact it's 20 quid now, $30 currently from retail, brand new. I would say it's worth picking up if you are a fan of Nier. I wonder if he's done any more stuff, because I know that it says here that he's done 14 and Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So I'll be interested to see if he does any more other artwork books. But I do know for now, for each reference, if he does any more, no, the most likely won't be too detailed in the description aspect. But anyway, that's my review of this one. So until next time, goodbye.